So make sure this layer of raster layer is highlighted, and if so, then this table option would show up on the ribbon here, and you will click on add. There is another way to do so as well. So if you right click on the layer, there is data design and fields. Both of them will show the same window. In the instructions, I talk about still going to the table, click on add, and that will show this table. You can see when I use that option, automatically the new field option shows up. In here, the field name will be area underscore SQKM, because we're going to calculate the area in square kilometers. And the data type will be double. And what is a double? We will talk about that. You can also read the information that I have provided the hyperlink for. But basically, in a nutshell, it is a type of numeric value where you can save high precision numbers, where you have both integer and digits after the decimal value. The number format would be numeric here, and in the decimal places, we just want 2 places after the decimal. 6 is not necessarily needed. So once all this information is done, alias, you can just write area. This alias would be just the name that shows up on the table. This is the actual field name. So I will click save in here, and I'll exit out of the field editing tab, and you can see this area is added. Now to calculate the area, we are going to right click for select the field, so it will be highlighted in cyan color. Right click and click on calculate field. Again, do not rush through these process. I've seen a lot of students just in a click rush, and then they click wrong things and things mess up, and it takes way longer, rather than if you just would have taken your time in the first place and followed the steps more closely. So click on calculate field. In here, make sure that the input table is the NLCD. The field name we have already added as area. We are not going to change the expression type. It's just the automatic one. And in the description, I mentioned that, or the instruction, I mentioned that we have the count, which corresponds to the number of pixels in each pixel type. So that times the size of the pixels, which for us is 30 meters, and it's a square, so it's a square, side square, right? So 30 times 30, and it's going to be in square kilometers, and our cell size 30 is in meters. So 30 times 30, 900, it will be square meters, right? So then we have to multiply with 0.00000, so 5 zeros and then 1 to convert that into square kilometers. So apply and click OK, and this is your area. So we can see that herbaceous or grassland in La Crosse has around 60 square kilometers of area. And as I mentioned in the instructions, if you want to see which land cover has the highest versus the lowest coverage, you can just click on ascending or in descending order, and you can see the highest is 41, which since I haven't typed in all the land cover, looks like deciduous forest. And the lowest is 31, which again, going back, is barren land. Makes sense. And so that's how you calculate area of a discrete raster in ArcGIS Pro.